Good morning. Let's start with our song. Good morning, good morning, good morning. How are you? I'm fine, and I hope that you are too. I'm so glad to see you. I almost couldn't wait. Can you smile that smile and make today great? Hi, guys. I hope you are having a great week so far. I am coming to you from my basement today. And Baker says good morning to everyone as well. Madden's in the living room, so I'm trying to sneak down here. Today, I wanted to talk to you guys about a way to connect with the books, because I've been telling you that to be a deeper reader, we need to make deeper connections to the books. So today, we're going to talk about a text-to-text connection. So before I read the book for today, I read it last night, I asked myself, when I read this, what's a book that it reminds me of? So I read it, and when I started reading it, I was like, wow, this is reminding me of another book. I made little tabs in the book, you can see at the bottom, where I was like, well, that reminds me of it. Oh, that reminds me of it. And so at the end, I could really clearly go back and see what exactly reminded me of another book in this book. And then we're going to talk about how, if we were to do a written response, writing about our reading, how we make sure that we use details from the books, exact examples, to make our writing stronger. A lot of you, I've made comments on your writing to be a detective, a text detective, and you have to prove that you're right. You have to find proof in the book to prove your thoughts. So when you use exact examples from the book, you're proving your thoughts. Okay? All right, so today's story is called True Love by Babette Cole. I love that. It reminds me of Madden and Maximus. Speaking of Maximus, did you just hear him join the room? True love. Now that they have a new baby, will there be enough love for both of us? Love feels like a warm puppy. Hey! He got knocked off the bed because they were checking on the baby. Love means sharing. He's trying to share with the baby. True love, no! Love cures all hurt. Got a boo-boo. And they don't notice. They leave with the baby. Oh, well. So true love is just licking his boo-boo since they left. Love gives you strength. Uh-oh. He's carrying the baby bassinet. True love, put that down. It makes you notice those you love. He's swinging from the light, and they're not noticing. Crash. If I'm taking the perspective of true love, I'm probably starting to feel pretty down. right? His family seems to have forgotten about him. Love makes your heart sing. I love you. Woo, woo, woo. That's it, true love. Out. He woke up the baby, so they're kicking him out. Love means there's always somewhere to shelter from the storm. They're not letting him in, so he went to a doghouse. And like sunshine after rain, it can lead to a new beginning. He's packing up his stuff and he's leaving. Love means caring for others. Aw, so sweet. He took one of his bones out of his bag and he's giving it to a homeless dog. And being everyone's best friend. They all love him. Love makes you do silly things sometimes. Look, they're all getting in the car. And now they're driving it and it says, "Hey, can anyone drive?" Oh, look, you guys, there's a cop car coming in the back. Uh-oh. Love sometimes means losing control. They lost control of the car. You can never escape from love. The cops are getting them. You miss love when it's not there. Oh, his family is realizing he's gone. Where's true love? Help! Police! Love will find you when you are lost. They found him. Love means thinking of others. Of course they can come too. They're going to take all of those dogs home. Love means forgiving. We're so sorry, true love. We love you. And he says, "That's okay, I love you too." So he forgave them. Sometimes love isn't easy, but there's always enough to go around. All right. Oh, and if you notice, he's got a clip on his nose because it must be a smelly diaper. So when I read this, it was reminding me of a certain book. It was reminding me of the giving tree that we read. I was making connections to the giving tree. And these are the reasons why I connected to the giving tree. It reminded me of another book. On the page where it says, "Love means sharing," that's when I started to think about the giving tree. So, my first reason was when the author of True Love talked about sharing. I connected with the giving tree because if you remember, the tree shared her apples with the boy. Okay? The next reason I connected with the giving tree was when it said, let me find my page here, when the book said, love means caring for others. So when the author of True Love, Babette Cole, talked about caring for others, I thought about the tree caring for the boy his whole life. And the third reason was when it said, love makes you do silly things sometimes. So I'm going to write silly things as my reason. And the connection, didn't you guys think it was silly that the tree allowed the boy to entirely cut it down because she loved him so much? So I'm going to say cutting down. So these are my reasons and my connections. The sharing, I saw that in the giving tree with the apples. The caring, I saw that because she cared for the boy his whole life in the giving tree. Silly things, and I saw that in the giving tree with the cutting down of the tree. So I quickly made these connections, and I put a Post-it note on the pages where I made connections, and I could have put these little jots on my Post-it notes, but I'm writing it here just so you guys could see it better. And then I would turn each of these, reason, then connection, reason, then connection, reason, then connection, into sentences, clear sentences that show my evidence, my text evidence, if I'm being a text detective. So I quickly did that, and you guys, I'm not kidding. I literally turned these into sentences. This took me just a couple of minutes because I already knew exactly the examples and the connections I wanted to say. So I'm just going to read it to you. I know it's small for you to see from home, but I'll read it to you, okay? And this literally came from the notes that I just wrote on the front. True love reminds me of the giving tree for many reasons. The first is when, in True Love, the author said that love is sharing. I saw this in the giving tree when the tree shared her apples with the boy. A second connection was made when the True Love author said love means caring for others. The tree cared for the boy for his whole life in the giving tree. The final reason True Love reminded me of the giving tree was when the True Love author said love makes you do silly things, and it was silly when the tree let the boy cut it down in the giving tree. These are reasons why True Love reminds me of the giving tree. And that is a writing about reading text-to-text connection. I hope you enjoyed our story today, and I hope you think about really showing text evidence in your writing pieces, in your biographies and in your science writing for this week, and then moving forward when you get into more writing about reading starting next week. All right, you guys, I miss you. I hope you have a fantastic day. Bye.